Do you guys feel like peer pressure still exists, even through adulthood? I think it does. So, as a person who really didn't experience peer pressure growing up in high school or whatever, I feel like it's a good thing because it's stressful. It's stressful trying to please everybody or do what everybody else is doing. It's stressful. Okay, a little backtrack. Um, I've always, always um been the odd one out. I never like felt like I belonged, right? And I feel like majority of my life has been trying to just conform and be this person. Little yourself. Don't be too big. Don't be too loud. Don't walk into a room. And I've always wanted to just be average. But the more I tried to do that, the more that backfired on me. Is that considered peer pressure? Because I wanted to be like everybody else. Tell me. But anyway, I just feel like peer pressure is a lot, like especially when you're a teenager. It's already like a rough time being a teenager and just going through the process. Unfortunately, there's no way around it. We all have been through there where you're self-discovering, self-hating, safe doubting and there's just so much disaster happening. And then on top of that, for people that like to be like everybody else or want to do what everybody else is doing, you're always the odd one out. Hmm. Maybe I felt the peer pressure. Thinking back now. Okay. So, what I don't understand though is peer pressure in adulthood. Like the trajectory of our lives clearly are very different from where we're in high school. So in high school, we all go to the same school, the same classes, wear the same uniform. We are the same. There's no running away from that pressure. Okay. Matter of fact, in high school, it was good if you stood out, right? Because you want to be that different. You want to have your own thing going on, right? But in adulthood, I don't understand. Why would you get married because all your mates are married? Forever is a long time. Forever is a long time to be miserable. Okay, like it's good to take your time. It's good if you've been dating somebody serious and you decide to get married around the same time. It makes sense and your circle is healthy and there's no like unnecessary competition and drama. Because you guys, have you seen that? Someone will come and marry just because everybody else is doing it, and then once they finish getting married, the next day they're outside with the person that they actually love. Is that a thing? It, so now you're subjecting another human being to your nonsense while you are so-called living your best life. I mean, I don't I don't understand that. I mean, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I've seen that trend a lot. Um, a lot of us are around the same age, and you're just seeing all these weird happenings that are happening. Like, but you're committed to someone. You have shown social media that you are engaged. But why are you in these streets heavy? Like I said in my last video, it's not my place to understand such nonsense. It's not my place. Because, I mean, is that the new age thing? Like, am I old school? Am I considered old school now? Because whatever I'm seeing in the streets is not normal. It's not. And then another thing I noticed on TikTok. So I was kind of scrolling, minding my business, and then this video came up of like hospice wife, where someone will marry somebody knowing that they're at the end of their life, or like they got a terrifying cancer diagnosis, or they have to amputate one leg, but before they amputate the leg, they come and swoop somebody and marry them, and then you become their hospice nurse uh, person. I mean, I don't know, like, and majority of these people that are talking this way are like older women. um I mean, I don't know, man. This stuff just stresses me out. Like, at the end of the day, guys, you just judge. Listen, I get it. Okay, so if you're looking to marry, you're looking for someone to marry you. Just look at the actions, look at how they show up in the world, and you just go based off of that. Like, I'm not saying just because someone has proposed to you in 6 months of knowing you that they are doing it because all their mates are getting married or their friends. Like, no. What I'm saying is don't do it for the wrong reasons, because in marriage there's fights, there's loneliness, there's milestones, there's all these things. And if you think that just because you marry another person, your life is going to be perfect, your life is ruined. Because that's a wrong mentality to kind of start a relationship with. It's a challenge. We don't know what to expect on the other side. We don't know, but we just walk into it with the best of intentions and the best of hearts, and just hope that everything works out. It's not easy, but it's doable, because you know why? People have done it for centuries. um, and if God brought you the right person, and you kind of judge based off what relationship you have, they say that your relationship is a good indicator of what your marriage is going to look like. Hint, hint. So, do the math. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm out.